Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is your girl Yves once here again. So today I am live. Yes, so if you have any questions, feel free to post them below and I am gonna answer them. Today we're gonna talk about the female personal hygiene tips for teenagers. I mean, it's for everybody, but this is especially for teenagers because this is a requested video. So I'm gonna wait a little bit more for your questions. Then, if you don't have any, we can just get started. Okay, so let's get started. Now, I'm gonna give you some tips which is gonna help in your personal hygiene as a female, of course. Now, the first tip I'm gonna give you is to always wear cotton undies. Yes, I know most of the cotton undies are not they are not the sexy, the hot, the nice ones that we want, but they are the most comfortable ones. And it's not for, its beauty alone, but it is also for the fact that you would it is hygienic, especially if you have to go walking about, especially in the summer. If you have to go about your daily duties in the office, at school, if you have to walk about, the best type of panty to wear is your cotton panty because when you sweat down the cotton absorbs, the sweat, and it helps keep the place more hygienic. Unlike the silky types, which is not gonna, even allow the penetration of air, and hence it is gonna increase the heat over there and you're gonna sweat more over there. Yes, so it is not advisable to wear the silky ones and the other fabrics if you have to go about your daily duties, if you have to do your daily stuffs, just stick to your cotton panties. It is healthy and it is comfortable. It doesn't trap moisture over there, and it doesn't, increase, the conducive of the place for the growth of bacteria. So that is why I say this. Now the second tip I am gonna give is to not sleep in tight underwears. I mean, even if you want, you don't have to sleep in one. Why am I saying this? Let's say you've worked, you've been in school, you go up and down, and you have a tight underwear on. If it's time to sleep, you still have a tight underwear on. It's not going to help you. It doesn't leave the place alone. It doesn't, allow the circulation of air around your private area. And what is this gonna do? It is gonna increase your chances of getting infections, because if there is no air, most of these fungal infections are, they grow and they reproduce in heat. They need some kind of heat, and it's the process is a fermentation process. So if it's a fermentation process and you're giving it more heat, that means you're making the environment very, very conducive. It's like you're just watering it, and it is gonna grow and they are gonna multiply. So in the night, if you're gonna sleep, you should just leave it alone, or you can wear those baggy underwears. We have those baggy underwears that is made for the ladies, so you can just wear that and sleep, and you're gonna feel comfortable too. It is comfortable too. Imagine yourself sleeping in the night with a very, very tight underwear. You cannot even sleep, especially if you have your daily worries and everything you have to think about, from school, from work, in life. I mean, if you have to sleep, you have to be comfortable and free. So if it's time for bed, get rid of your tight underwears, or even if you want, don't wear any at all. Now, the third tip I'm gonna give is, when you go to the loo, if you go to the washroom, you would have to wipe front backwards. If I say wipe from front backwards, I hope you do understand. Now, sometimes, or even some people do not know, and they wipe, from backwards to the front. Why is this bad? It is unhygienic and very dangerous. This can cause this can transfer some of the feces into the vaginal area, and you don't want that. If you wipe from the front to the back, it is going to start like from the vaginal area to the back. So the you can't even transfer the feces over there. So if you the washroom and you have to wipe it up, if you have to wipe it, sometimes you are in a hurry and you are used to doing that, so you just wipe from the back to the front when you go. But if you do that, you have to stop. It is not healthy, it is not hygienic, and it can transfer bacteria into the vaginal area, and we don't want that. So from now onwards, you have to wipe from the front to the back. Okay. Now, I would say if you use wipes, sometimes if you're in school or if you're in the office or something, and if you use the vaginal wipes, you would have to use the baby wipes. If you go to the shop, if you go to the supermarket, the beauty shop, get the baby wipes instead of the adult ones. Why am I saying this? This is because the baby wipes do not contain fragrances. They do not contain alcohol. And it is very, very natural. Yes. And that is what you need. You do not need anything to upset the place. So if you're choosing your wipes, choose the baby wipes over the scented and the, alcohol ones. Okay. Now, one thing that some people do not know is that you smell like what you eat. Now, you can try this by, give yourself maybe in the whole day or for 2 days, 3 days, eat only fruit. And you are gonna see the difference. You are gonna smell differently down there as compared to eating meat and other heavy stuff. If you eat only fruits or if you eat only vegetables, you smell better down there. Give it a try in a day or for 2 days or 3 days. Eat only vegetables or eat only fruit, and then on the next sorry on the next day, eat only meat or eat meaty stuff or fried stuff, and smell down there. You are gonna realize that it has a different smell. And the smell, how you smell when you eat fruit, it's not the same as how you smell when you eat your meat, a lot of meat and other heavy stuff. This is because when you pee, the body, this is because usually when after digestion and everything, the residue contains the smell of what we eat. And fruits and vegetables are light, and they digest easily and they pass through easily, and they have sweet smell like pineapple, apples, strawberries, you understand? So smelling strawberries, and as compared to smelling meat and all that, the fruit smells better. So you are gonna smell better down there. So if you're somebody who like eating a lot of meat and heavy fried stuff, it is gonna affect the smell down there. Okay. Now, another tip I'm gonna give you is that if you shave, I would advise you avoid reusing your shaving sticks or your blades down there. If you have to shave down there, every time you have to shave, if it is once a week, 2 times, whatever number of times you have to shave, you would have to use a new one. Yes, this new one is gonna prevent any infection. It is gonna reduce the risk of getting any infection, of transferring any bacteria down there, because it is new. It is sterile. Sorry, it's been how is sterile, it's sterile, and it is not gonna cause ingrown hair. Now, believe it or not, sometimes ingrown hair, it is caused by bacteria. And how do we get this bacteria? Sometimes you wash there, you clean your hands, you do everything, but you get these ingrown hair. Sometimes it is due to your shaving sticks and other stuff. Maybe you use it once and you think, oh, I can use it again. It's still sharp. I can use it again. But you never know. Maybe it came into contact with some bacteria. Maybe you touched it. Maybe somebody touched it. Or maybe where you kept it, where you stored it, is not even, the cleanest of places. So you end up, transferring these bacteria onto your shaving stick or your blade. Then you use this again, and you are gonna see that you are gonna get the ingrown hairs. And we don't really like that as ladies because it doesn't really look cool, especially if you have to wear your bikini and if you want to look hot and all that. It doesn't really look cool. So if you want to avoid ingrown hairs, and if you want to keep the place smooth and all that, avoid reusing your shaving sticks and your blades. Okay. Now, another obvious tip I'm going to give you is to change your sanitary towels frequently. Sometimes you are outside, you're busy, maybe in the summer, it is hot, and some ladies keep their sanitary towels for a longer time over there with the heat and all that. Believe it or not, the blood coming out is dirty blood. The body doesn't need it. That is why it is expelling it. Now, you coming into contact with the heat, you keeping it for so long over there, it is going to breed bacteria. Yes, it is going to breed bacteria. And you're gonna make the place very conducive for the bacteria to grow. Sometimes maybe some ladies even forget their sanitary towels at home, and they go to school and they have only one, and they'll have to keep it the whole day. That is not the best. You have to change it like about 3 to 4 times depending on how heavy you flow. So this sanitary towel can also cause infections without you even knowing it. Yes, you might not know, but if you keep it so long down there, you are going to realize that when you take it out, it smells bad. Yes, it smells bad. It's like it's rotten. And that is it. It's like a breeding place for bacteria. So you also have to check that. Change your sanitary towels very often. Now, another tip I'm gonna give you, and this is a serious one, is to avoid using concoctions over there in the aim of tightening it up. Now we see sometimes on YouTube, on the internet, people tell you, "Oh, put this there. It's gonna tighten it up. It's gonna make you a virgin again. Put this there. Do this. Do that." Don't listen to them. It's not safe. Avoid these concoctions. Now, I made a video on how to naturally, in a healthy way, that even doctors recommend to tighten up the vagina, the vagina. And that is the pelvic floor exercises, and that is working out the lower abdomen. I'm thinking of making more workout videos about the lower abdomen. Hi, it's Clovey. What's the name? Is Clovey? Yeah, you're first. Hi, welcome. Let's continue. So if you what was I saying? If you put these concoctions over there, it might be natural, all right, but sometimes it's gonna upset the place. And you know, if it's not prescribed by the doctor, please avoid it, because it can upset the place and it's gonna cause you to get some infections. It is gonna kill those natural bacteria over there that we need. The vaginal area has a particular pH, which is slightly acidic. Yes, so if you put these concoctions over there, you are upsetting it, and you are not giving it that right pH for the natural bacteria to thrive. You are going to kill them. And if you don't have these bacteria, you're going to give room for, you're going to create a place for the other dangerous bad bacteria to come and grow over there, and that is gonna give you those infections that we do not want. And you're gonna go about itchy and uncomfortable and all that. So please avoid using those strange concoctions which promise you of giving you the tight vaginas and all that, is not gonna work. The only thing, the natural thing for you to do to tighten up the place and the lower abdomen is the pelvic floor exercises. That is the Kegel exercise, and that is really, really gonna work, and it is safe and natural. Okay. Now, ladies, we all know it, but I have to say it again, that you have to shower every day. Now, some of you are gonna say, "Oh, I'm not dirty. Why do I have to shower if I'm not dirty?" Well, you don't need to be dirty to shower. And believe it or not, these bacteria and germs, they are microscopic, and you might not even smell, but they're gonna be on your body and you will not see it, because you're not dirty. You don't see dirt on your body. You don't smell, you don't have any sweat on your body. So you think, hey, I'm not dirty, I don't need to shower. If I'm not dirty, you can be like, oh, I've been home all day, so I don't need to shower. I've been home all day, I've not gone out, I've not interacted with people, so I don't need to shower. But you are gonna agree with me that even if you shower after 2 hours, 3 hours, especially in the private area, you are gonna sweat a little bit. And after time, it is naturally gonna stink. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how special you are. It is natural, and you are gonna stink. So you have to wash it off. Hello. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so let's continue. So, if this happens, you have to wash it off. And here you are thinking, oh, I'm not dirty because I've been home all day. I'm not dirty because, I've not stepped out. I'm not dirty because I'm not smelly. So, I'm not going to shower. But the bacteria down there, it is dirty down there. Even though you don't smell it, you are dirty. And as a lady, especially ladies, you would have to shower more. About once or twice a day is gonna help. It's gonna, help you, especially in the summer. You have to shower more because you sweat, and you can't just, jump into bed with your sweat. You wouldn't even feel comfortable sleeping. And you should know that when you showering, showering is not about, just taking your shower to clean yourself. It is also, a form of healing process. It's a healing process. Have you realized that when you're stressed, when you're tired, sometimes even if you have a headache, and you just go under the shower and just allow the water to flow on you, you feel better instantly. Water has healing properties, so you don't have to wait to be dirty to take your shower. So water also helps, especially under your arms. Now, sometimes people will not shower and they'll just put on the deodorant, put on the, all the expensive sprays. If you mask your smell, it is only gonna worsen. It is not gonna get any better. You are doing yourself more harm than good. You putting deodorants and sprays over there just to cover it up without taking your shower is not gonna cut it. It's like you're putting perfume on dirt. It is just gonna come back worse. Like, it's gonna come back like a thunder, and it's gonna become worse. So you have to clean the place before you apply something. It's like applying a moisturizer on a dirty face. It's not gonna cut it, it's just gonna break you out. You understand? So you have to clean the place before you apply anything. So if you're dirty and if you think, oh, I'm gonna put on some spray, I'm gonna put on, some deodorant, and it's just gonna cover it up, it's not gonna cut it for you. So you have to clean yourself before you put on your deodorant, and before you put on your deodorant as a lady. Now, one thing I have to tell you guys is also not to wash your vaginal area with soap. As you know, usually the soaps we use on our body are slightly basic. They are on the alkaline side. Now, as I said before, the vaginal area is slightly acidic. So if you add in a base to an acid, what is it gonna do? It's just gonna react and it's gonna produce salt. Yes. Now you are upsetting the place. You are disturbing the pH, and it doesn't like that. We have vaginal washers, washers for the vaginal area, which is slightly acidic, and depending on the time of the month, when you have to have, around the time you have your menstrual cycle, and for pregnant women, they have a slightly more acidic vaginal area as compared to other women and on the other days. Yes, so these washes are specifically made for the vaginal area. So if you want to wash your vaginal area, you have to use these special washes over there. Do not use your body soap to wash down there. It is only gonna irritate the place, cause it to itch, or even get an infection if you're not lucky. Now, also, I'm gonna tell you to wear clean clothes, especially during the summer. Excuse me for 1 minute, please. Okay, so as I was saying, you would have to change your clothes often. Yes, I know some people don't like to change their clothes, especially your jeans. Some people can wear their jeans for like the whole year and they wouldn't even wash it. Usually, especially in the summer, you sweat. If you wear a t-shirt, if you wear something, you have to change it. You don't, sometimes you're lazy to wash it and all that. But if you don't change it and you wear the same clothes, it's like you're putting the dirt on your body, and that does not help. Wearing dirty clothes does not help, especially dirty jeans. Coming into contact, especially if it's tight, coming into contact with your vaginal area. If it has any bacteria in there, it is going to transfer it easily into the vaginal area, and it's going to cause you to have infections. You understand? And we do not want that. So you have to change your clothes very often. If it's dirty, just wash them. You don't have to own 1,000 clothes to change them often. Even if you have just two, just four, you wash them and you wear them again. You don't have to put on dirty clothes. In the summer, sometimes you walk by some people and you realize, no, like this clothes is dirty, it stinks and all that. But I don't know, maybe they don't smell it or something. They just walk about without any problem. And especially as ladies, it doesn't really speak well of you. So change your clothes often. I mean, wash your clothes often. Don't wear dirty clothes. Okay. Now, one thing I'm gonna say is to keep your hands clean. Keep your hands clean and your nails clean. Especially even if you have artificial nails on. Sometimes the nails keep some dirt, food, and all that. And some ladies do not clean them very, very well. Now you go to the bathroom, you have to wash the vaginal area and all that. And you go there with your dirty fingers, and it's just going to transfer the bacteria there. It doesn't help at all. So keep your nails short and clean. If you have artificial acrylic, whatever nails, just wash them. You can use a brush to you just brush it out, brush the dirt out, and make sure your hands are washed before you touch your vaginal area. Okay, so that is it. I hope this was short enough. I didn't want to make it so long. I'm still gonna be around for some time. I hope you like these tips that I gave you, and if you apply them, it's really gonna help you, especially as a teenager, to be clean and I mean, be on fleek always. It's also going to avoid the infection over there, which is very, very uncomfortable. And if you have any infections over there, as I said earlier on, if you feel any itch or anything, you have to go to the hospital. Just go see your doctor. Other, just go see your doctor. Sorry, don't try to treat yourself or put some concoctions over there or try to self-medicate. It's not going to help. It's just going to worsen your situation and it's going to come back. So that is it. I hope you like this video. If you've not subscribed to my channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button right now, and don't forget to share this video. Leave me a thumbs up, and until next time, I'm gonna see you with another nice and interesting one. For a little bit more, if you have some questions or anything, just leave them and I am gonna read them for you. I can see it's Clovina, which says hi, hi, okay, hi, 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 thumbs up, love you, mwah, 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 mwah. The front desk section. Oh, I can't read what you're saying. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can read some of the comments. I'm gonna share. Okay, please share. Oh, love you. Love, 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 love you. And I'm not even a teenager anymore. Oh, congratulations, you're an adult. Congratulations, welcome to the adult club. But it's not that easy. Hey, nice one there. Nice one there. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, guys, so this is it. I hope you love this video, and it's late over here, so I'm just gonna go to bed. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna be doing more of the live videos. If you like them, let me know. If you have questions, you can ask. If not, I am gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna wish you good night. If it's morning wherever you are, good morning. And if it is afternoon, good afternoon. And if it's night, like where I find myself, then good night and sweet dreams. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye. Love you. Bye bye.